Hello, everyone. And Rita, who's up? Come here. Come here. Say hi to everyone. I have my pajamas on, you guys. Come up. Say hi. Come here. No? Okay. Frida's being shy. We just did a puppy stream about bad dog owners, and now my puppy is here to say hello. Hi. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'm just going to keep on petting her. Okay. Oh. She's like, Mom, don't. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Yes. Hi. I love you. Oh, there's a Frida face. There's a Frida face. Oh, there she is. There she is. Okay, it's Katie, Joy, and Frida. We're here to give you all the stories about Ambi. We didn't talk about Ambi yet. All right. You get down? You get down? Gosh. Look, we don't crop our doggies' ears. All right. Let's get down. Okay. So, good afternoon, good evening. Hello. That was a Frida break. Frida is our 1-year-old hound. She is actually super busy. She was just sleeping. And this is actually my fault for waking her up. And now she's like, Mom, you need to give me attention. I was just sleeping. Why are you making me do this? Anyways, okay. So, we are going to talk about all things Amber Portwood. Okay. So, you know how we've been talking? Oops, sorry. Something's in my teeth, you guys. That is so unprofessional. Katie, you're so gross. Why would you ever pick at your teeth on a live stream? That is so disgusting. You're such a Karen. I want to talk to your manager. Okay. Sorry. I'm so giddy right now. So in toast to my 875th live stream today, because there's so many stories to share, I'm going to have a glass of wine. All right. So, Amber Portwood. Here's what's going on. Amber is apparently donezo with Andrew, okay? Like, so far donezo that she's been throwing shade on, what you want to call it, on the intranets, okay? So, this is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Because remember earlier this week we were talking about how she posted the thing about drunk driving, right? And then like a week ago it was like, oh, Andrew cheated. And then the next week it was like, we know Andrew cheated. And then it was, you don't know the whole story, or, all these different, Frida has really greasy fur. So I have like all of that on my fingers right now. Okay. So, all those reasons that we were talking about why she is literally like basically taking no responsibility for any of this. So here's what's going on. They haven't really been in contact at all, obviously, because there's a no contact order, right? So they actually haven't spoken since everything went down when the no contact order went into place, which was July 5th. So since her arrest, she and Andrew have not been able to talk. She has been throwing shade at him on Instagram and on Twitter. And, he's been trying to take the high road if possible. He has been answering some questions, but he's been a lot less quiet than her because he doesn't have a criminal case against him. He's not the one that's the problem, right? Okay. So anyways, on Us Weekly, they spoke to the source, which whenever they say they talk to a source with Amber, it's probably either Amber or Sean or Tanya. I don't know. Probably like 3 different people. I mean, she literally has no friends, so who are they going to talk to? Okay. So anyways, here's what they said. And it's so lame, okay? So it says, Andrew seems more concerned with public perception than getting back together with Amber. He's done nothing to indicate he wants to be back with her, and she's done nothing to indicate she wants to get back together with him. Okay? And gets all kinds of ticky-tack and like nasty and unnecessary, and this is why I feel like it is Amber. So she says, Andrew Glennon has taken a malicious approach to co-parenting their 14-month-old son, James, according to the Insider. Andrew took James for a haircut and has posted many pictures of James. He posted one picture. Maybe he posted a couple on Facebook. Andrew is rubbing it in Amber's face that she can't be with her son, and Andrew is still staying in the house that she owns. There's that thing about the house again. There's that thing about the house. Also, he's a dirty fighter. He was saying a lot of nasty things to her that were hurtful and personal when they were arguing on the 4th of July as if to antagonize her. Okay, so now this is the fourth excuse, right? So it was drunk driving. Now he fights to antagonize her. Then it was the cheating, and then it was the you don't know the whole story. So this is literally the fourth excuse now so now he said mean things to her apparently that made her wield a cucumber at him. Wow, a damn picture of his kid getting a haircut. He's the dad. He took the kid to get the haircut. Why is it automatically that he posts a picture of a haircut just to like rub the nose in her face? That's literally like not how it works. Like maybe if you didn't do what you did, Amber, you would be able to see your son. It's not rubbing your nose in the face for a father to be excited to share photos. Period. And just because even if he told you that you had ugly hair and you smelled like poop, that's still not an excuse to like wield a machete, right? Seriously. So Andrew actually spoke with Us Weekly. So instead of having a source, which I'm still convinced the source in this case is literally Amber, he said that she is in total control of the future of this relationship. But if she wants to pass the buck to someone else, ignore her downfalls, and not do what is right, that's on her. He added, Amber needs help, and the sooner she acknowledges that, the healthier and happier she will be. He also pointed out that she is quick to attack by posting accusatory messages and deleting them. She accused him of drunk driving. She accused him of cheating. She has done a lot of, just like it has been in past incidences. She never takes responsibility for anything. He said that he posted photos on social media to let everyone know that James and I are okay. He also claims to maintain Portwood's presence when she's not there with him. He says, there can't be any better indication of me wanting a family than me taking care of our beautiful son and keeping him safe. He sees photos of her every day, smells her smells, and plays with toys they love to play with. But Andrew's the bad guy, you guys. He says nasty things. He cheated on her. He drove drunk. He provoked her. Like, even if he did all of those things, is that even an excuse to get your machete and wield it? Is it? Is that even like... That's not an excuse. Even if he did every single one of those things. Every single one of those things. Like, that doesn't give her any reason to do what she did. And I agree with Andrew 100%. Like, there are plenty of people that are worried about James, and it absolutely made fans feel better, because I'm one of those fans, to see those photos of James and to know that he's okay. So I don't think it's rubbing a face in it. It's like there is massive public interest in this story. And so for the public to see that he's doing okay is good, right? That's not a bad thing. We want to make sure that this little boy is okay. And like all he did was post a photo of him getting his hair cut, holding his son, and going on a pontoon ride. These are all things that a father would normally do with their child. And maybe she missed out on his first haircut. Whose fault is that? It's not his. It's hers. And it's not rubbing her nose in it. You know the whole like rubbing her nose in it thing? That sounds like a fifth grader. It's like, Sheila, you don't have to rub your nose in it that you have better grades than I do. Just because I got an F doesn't mean you're smarter with me. Nobody cares how smart you are. Stop rubbing my nose in it. Or like, Becky, just because you have a boyfriend doesn't mean you have to kiss them all the time. You don't have to rub my nose in it. It's like talking points of a freaking teenage girl. Teenage girl. Yes, and James is so cute. Yeah. Oh my God, Mandy. Mandy Jones for the wins up there. I cannot help but think that this could have been avoided by not moving in the minute you meet each other and having a baby. What? It's like Mandy Jones brings the truth tonight, right? Mandy Jones, you've got it on you. Props to you, girl. Props to you. See, I pay attention to my chat. I love you guys. So, what is going on? Why are people's messages getting deleted here? Oh, well, Pew Killin, she can just get... But why are we timing out Phyllis? Phyllis isn't doing anything wrong. Hold on one second. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Phyllis. We didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Phyllis. We love you. Phyllis, you're such a good person on this channel. We love you. Phyllis, we love you. All right. I'm sorry. Baby, you guys, if you ever want to see the cutest baby ever, you should follow Jessie Bear on Twitter. Her daughter is like literally the cutest baby in the entire world. All right. Gemma, I would agree. She's totally a narcissist. She might have like borderline personality disorder, but she always like is such a narcissist too. So I don't know. This to me is just so frustrating. It's like every time she has the opportunity to say something negative about him, she does. It's like every time she tries to like explain this, and the problem is like all she would have to do is just say like, dude, I'm sorry. And she did this stuff on, like, if you guys watch, I know I've talked about this a lot, but please watch Marriage Boot Camp. You will see how fast this chick, like, pops off. And the doctors would be like, she would be like, well, they made me do it. They were antagonizing me. They were poking me. They pushed me. Like, nobody can make you lose control other than you. Nobody. Absolutely no one can make you lose your temper more than you. No one can make you react to anything. I remember like when I was going through therapy, maybe it wasn't when I've been in therapy a lot of different times in my life, you guys. I have needed lots of therapy for this brain. But I remember when I was in therapy once, and I have a emotional dysregulation, which is not uncommon with ADHD. And so you're like up and down and you can overreact very quickly. And I remember my therapist telling me that I'm the one that gets to control how other people's actions affect me. And it's my choice to react if they upset me, or it's my choice to let it go and walk away. or to just let it go. Because everything in life could literally trigger you at any moment. And it's your decision whether or not you're going to let it trigger you, or you're going to just like use other coping skills and not be affected by it. You just need to she needs better coping strategies. I don't think she's going to be able to get out of these charges at all. Exactly, New York. How someone else feels about me is none of my business and out of my control. So I know that like most of my neighbor ladies hate me because I had the audacity to like tell them that they were drinking too much alcohol one day. They hate me for that. God forbid I point out the obvious. That was shortly after my husband became sober, by the way. Okay. Anyways, long story short, I know that they don't like me. I know that they don't want to be around me. I can't control that. That's fine. I'm not mad about it. That's it. Like, not everyone in life is going to be your friend. Not everybody is going to like you. Not everyone's going to be, your cup of tea. Yeah, she has zero self-control. She doesn't want to use any coping mechanisms. I remember one of the best things my therapist ever told me was like to count to 5. Like really that easy. Like literally just counting to 5. Or another thing we worked on was not assuming that everything someone says to me is an attack or with a nefarious purpose. Because I had really, really bad anxiety and paranoia. So I automatically assumed anything that you guys said was somehow a negative. And I would immediately go on the defense. And when I realized that people might not all hate me, and it was mostly probably up here, not them, and I realized that my reaction was always when you look at your life and things are derailing and it's always your actions causing the derailment, it's probably your issue, not everyone else's issue. But yeah, breathing, walking away, exercising is actually super good. Oddly, being on the right medications, taking your medications as prescribed, going to therapy. There's so many things she could be doing. But instead, she continues to blame Andrew. So that's the skinny. That's the deal. She will absolutely, you are right, Tracy, never have custody of her children. Yeah. I know. Her rage is always all over the place. She's so ragey. You guys, I feel like we could literally dissect this woman's behavior for like 55 years, right? You guys, we figure her out, right? We figure her out. That's why you love my streams, is because we talk. We figure this out. Yeah, I don't know why Tifa Bean. Oh, hey, Tiff. I haven't seen you in a few days. Hey, girl, missed you. Haven't seen you, Emily, in a minute either. Oh, my dog. My cat. My son is on it. I know. Dr. Drew could totes help her out. But of course, she's like, no, I don't need Dr. Drew. I don't need anybody. I know. Such a sad life. Such a terrible life. All right. I have had a long day on YouTube. You guys are awesome. Some days I upload a lot, and then other days I'm like not. And I know you guys are like, wow, you upload so much. So here is what my goal is on this channel, just so you know. I have always been a writer, right? That writes like 2, 3, 4 articles a day. The writing world is really sort of dwindling, right? I'm not making the money on the writing world. It's just so competitive. There's so many blogs. There's just no income in it anymore. I just got a massive pay cut for international views. It's like ridiculous. And so I needed to figure out where I'm going to put my brand. I love to write, but I also love to do this stuff. And so my goal is that as the writing stuff sort of dwindles, I'm going to focus my energy here, and I'm going to channel this. I'm going to make this channel like how I did my blog, and I'm going to do multiple streams every day with stories, with short videos, some longer ones, whatever's going on. If you guys are engaged, I'll stay online a little bit longer, but really want this to be a place that's interactive, some place that you can come where you can have friends and chat. My moderators are working overtime. And I hope to God you guys enjoy it and you feel comfortable here. And we can have fun rapping about life, gossiping with our friends, chit-chatting, talking about the truth, all that good stuff. So that's where we're at. So I hope you guys have a really good night. I'll be back tomorrow. And I hope you guys don't pop off like Amber tonight. Okay? Bye, guys.